I'm Buzz Burbank on the Don and Mike Show. Oh, no!
I gotta go. I got a little treat for you, though, before we leave here today.
All right.
Hello?
Good evening.
Who's this?
Guys, how y'all doing?
Do you remember this idiot from yesterday?
Michael from Houston, Texas?
Right.
Yes.
Hi, Mike.
How y'all doing?
Hi. I should have done this to you yesterday, son.
I thought so.
Yep. Just wanted to save him so you could all hear that happening.
That was beautiful.
Now, the other thing that I promised you before the end of the show here, we got the new list from the person of all the people with the wacky names.
Yes, what person have you selected this evening?
Well, now, I'm torn. I'm torn between a guy named Jesus Christ, a guy named Stinky, last name Stinky. He hates me, right? The guy's name is Termites Balls. Termites Balls, La Puente, California.
Oh, my God. Man, what if he's a tall fellow?
You know, we got a whole show's worth of names here. Whoever faxed in this latest list, you're the greatest. Mwah. In my humble opinion, that's for you. We got like 300 new names. Each one wackier than the previous.
That might be the wackiest I've heard. Termites balls?
Yeah, hold on. Let me redial it.
Termites balls.
1-818.
Yes.
Oh. Termites. That's the first name. Last name, Balls. Termites Balls.
Not even a funny pronunciation here.
And it's ringing at the Termites Balls residence. See if Rob A picks up the phone.
Oh.
You have reached a number that is no longer in service.
What a surprise.
You have reached this recording in error.
Oh, darn it. Okay.
The pronunciation is termites balls.
How about Harry Muff? A guy named Harry Muff.
Let your fingers do the walking.
And Harry lives in San Jose, California.
Could never feel the ground ball when he played Little League.
Do you know the way to San Jose, Mr. Muff?
He muffed it.
Oh, the little muffs.
Hello.
Harry Muff, please.
Speaking.
Wrong number.
Sorry.
Bye.
Speaking.
Bye. Bye.
We gotta go.
Wrong number. Gotta go. Gotta go. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Bye. Goodbye, Harry Muff. Hey, you ever go diving?
You got a problem or something?
What did he say?
You got a problem?
Or something. All right. We'll call him back on tomorrow's
There you go.
show.
Harry Muff.
All right, let's go. Diana, where is she? Radio's number 14 producer, Diana Silman. Hi, Dee.
Howdy.
The stations we still work at. Oh, forgot to say thank you, Buzz.
Thank you, Don.
Thank you, Beauty of Sherry.
Thank you, Don.
Poor Bruce Sherry. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Don.
And now, Dee, the stations we still work at, please.
Iron Glove, 106 WJFK Washington, WJFK AM Baltimore, 1520 KB Radio Buffalo, WQIK Tampa, WLAS Jacksonville, WIOD Miami, WCHP Charlottesville, WNDE Indianapolis, WNSP Mobile, WGUS Augusta, Jaws 94.7 Reno, WHTK Rochester, KACY Lafayette, WHSY Hattiesburg, WCMB Harrisburg, KQAM Wichita, WXXW Webster, WARA Attleboro, WMXQ Lynchburg, WARK Hagerstown, and KCPS Burlington, Iowa.
Hey, don't forget tomorrow now, on our next show, it's the All 1970s Experience. We will see you then.
So long, everybody.
Bye, Harry Muff.
Megan Stevens, don't be so tight. Give my daddy more money.
Delightful. Delightful. This is the best show we've ever done. The best thing on the radio.
Don and Mike kick ass.
Please focus on the show.
Mike, my brother. Still, a good time was had by all. That's about as good as it gets. Well, so long and have a good night.
Adventures, adventures in Dickland.
This is the Don and Mike Show. I can't live without my radio.
The look on your face.
Oh, man, this is great. Yeah, no, all my friends listen to this.
Come on, sing.
My baby loves love. My baby loves love, and she's got what it takes, and she knows how to use it. My baby loves love. My baby loves love, and she's got what it takes, and she knows how to use it.
It was one of those songs that sounded like it was recorded in the back of a garage.
Yeah, well, there were a lot of them. Elwood else did you find? Oh, great. We do have Run, Joey, Run.
Yeah, this was an overplayed song also.
Oh, LS used to play it every hour on the top of the hour.
Now, wasn't this a song that was about a kid dying or something? Or,
Yeah, it's like
is it
girlfriend's dad shot him or tried to shoot him and shot his girlfriend or something like that. So.
What was the guy's name? Run, Joey, Run by David Geddes.
No, he didn't do that song. He didn't write that song. That song was done by Discotex and the Sexolette.
You know, we still haven't found that.
I know, everybody. You guys are trying, and I
We are
appreciate
still
it.
manically looking for that. You know, that stupid CD machine.
Is it overheating? Is that what it is today?
It's a good thing we don't play records on this show, or we would be like the worst DJs in the world. We'd only be able to play one record at a time. So we got one CD player that works.
Run, Joey.
Oh, I remember. It starts like, Daddy.
Daddy, please don't.
Daddy, please don't. Yeah, that's it.
It wasn't his fault. He needs so much.
Oh, God, puke.
Daddy, please don't. We're gonna get married.
Yeah, this is the 70s. I hope you're proud, folks.
Every night, the same old dream. I hate to close my eyes. I can't erase the memory, the sound of Julie's cry. Called me up late that night. She said, Joe, don't come over.
Joe.
My dad and I just had a fight, and he stormed out the door. I've never seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little melodrama.
Hey, I have a question. Was it you or was it John Record Landecker that used to do Boogie Check?
Oh, I stole it from him.
Oh, man, I got hung up so many times on Boogie Check.
All right, glad I could make it happen for you again in the 90s. Here's what you were talking about, the black Superman Muhammad Ali.
Yes, here's the story about
About Cassius Clay.
who changed his name to Muhammad Ali. He knows how to talk, and he knows how to fight.
You know, I still dance to this song at home.
Everybody.
Muhammad Ali.
He flows like a butterfly, stings like a bee.
Muhammad.
That's right.
Muhammad Ali.
We come.
To the other guy.
Hey, Ronnie,
Yes,
I want to thank you very much for putting that record on.
you are very welcome, Muhammad.
And remember to me, if I ever see you again, decon roll straight for everybody.
Hey, Muhammad,
Thank you very much.
you're a powerful man.
Hey, are you gonna have Buddy Epson on the show tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Buddy Epson will be here. Got a break, we'll be right back.
Radio Gods. Don and Mike. Howard Stern all morning. Don and Mike all afternoon. G. Gordon Liddy midday. And the Grease Man at night.
With a capital W.
WJFK.
She may look like a bombshell
Oh, Kelly Bundy.
and act like a dumbbell.
That would be
But
I.
this week, Kelly's at her Bundy best.
I'm gonna do something wild.
From one bad motorcycle mama
And fly like the beagle.
to a bodacious beauty queen,
Look at her go.
Kelly's gonna be all that she can
I
be.
have dreamt about this since I was a little girl.
It's Born to be Wild Week on Married with Children, tonight at 7 on Fox 5.
While the Olympic fireball on ice melted the heart of the world, his was broken in pieces over not being by Tanya's side. Now Jeff Ganuli, Tanya Harding's ex, puts a new spin on who really won and lost in the Brent skate-off last night.
People don't realize what it takes.
The trials and triumphs of Nancy and Tanya through Jeff's eyes, exclusively on the Next to Current Affair.
Tonight at 7:30 on Fox 5.
Miller Lite knows that if you can combine great taste and less filling, you can combine anything like Galapagos signal and spontaneous combustion.
Oh my.
A wet ham and a canoe paddle.
Hey, look. Oh, what ham?
A drill sergeant. And helium. The taxman and a good swift kick in the pants.
Now, let's look at the return to the last 22 years. You broke my pencil.
Yes, only Miller Lite can combine these things, because only Miller Lite combines great taste and less filling. And frankly, that's all the logic we need. So, Miller Lite asks you, can your beer do this?
Hey, can my beer do that?
Great taste, less filling. Miller Lite, Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee and Wisconsin combined.
First security, $1,500 down, final payment at PO 12998, $1409 plus tax. Taking primary lender's approval, 15 cents a mile over 52.5. See dealer for details.
Today, the price down continues at your National Capital Mitsubishi dealers.
Price down.
Your National Capital Mitsubishi dealers are still pricing down every 1994 Mitsubishi in stock. And we've got the numbers to do it with Diamante ES or 3000 GT. Your choice, $299 a month. Yes, $299 a month. Buy it or lease it. The economy has never been better. Plus, every credit application will be accepted.
Price down.
Get to your nearby National Capital Mitsubishi dealer today. Annapolis, Browns, Oarsman, Ren Kirby, Rockville, Rosner, Sheehy, or Stoneman Mitsubishi. For Diamante or 3000 GT, $299 a month.
George Washington. Rumor has it that the Washington Homes Washington's birthday sale has been extended because of the weather.
Whether or not you believe it, it's true. Washington Homes Washington's birthday sale has been extended until 6 p.m. Sunday, February 27th.
So from now until 6 p.m. Sunday, February 27th, you can save up to $5,000 on an Affordable Plus townhome and up to $10,000 on an Affordable Plus single-family home.
You got that right, Sonny. Before this snow melts, this sale will be history. Get my drift?
That's fine, Mr. President, but these savings are no joke. Up to $5,000 on an Affordable Plus townhome and up to $10,000 on an Affordable Plus single-family home.
Call 1-800-DIAL-WHI for more details. That's 1-800-DIAL-WHI. And look for the Washington Homes ad in the Washington Post, the Washington Times, and the Baltimore Sun.
Making the American dream affordable. Washington Homes, Washington Homes.
Equal housing opportunity.
Roy Rogers presents Purgatory.
Hey, fella, wake up.
I feel like I got hit by a bus.
You did.
I did?
You mean I didn't? Not yet. See that escalator going up? That's heaven.
Wow.
One going down, that's the other place.
Gosh. So what's heaven like? I mean, what do you eat?
Great food from Roy's.
Roy Rogers?
It is heaven. At Roy's, all these tempting items are just 99 cents each. Double cheeseburgers, 32-ounce soft drink, home-style chili, chicken soup, or large fries. And I do mean large. Great deal.
But you don't actually cook anything?
You're thinking of the other place.
Take this place!
The Super Value Menu. 10 heavenly items just...
Large fries, and I do mean large.
Great deal. But you don't actually cook anything?
You're thinking of the other place.
Take this place!
The Super Value Menu. 10 heavenly items, just 99 cents each, plus tax. Prices may vary at participating Roy Rogers.
Rescue disaster victims, bust drug smugglers, or save the environment. And that's just for the first week. Be a part of the action in the U.S. Coast Guard. For more information, call us here at WJFK.
Washington, Baltimore's superstation. WJFK.
6:44, we'll get news with Buzz. Right after this traffic update, here is Sherry, Queen of the Cars. Hello, Sherry.
Hi, Don and Mike. On the Beltway in Montgomery County, the outer loop is heavy near New Hampshire Avenue over to George Avenue, but all lanes are open. In the loop of the Beltway, your delays are going to be from River Road over to the 270 spur. Northbound 270, still a little bit slow moving up to 118, but all lanes are open there as well. In Virginia, southbound 395 is still a little bit slow at Duke Street. Southbound 95, you're going to find delays from Springfield off and onto the Occoquan River. The Wilson Bridge, good news, all cleared out for the night, and northbound BW Parkway looks pretty good out to the Beltway. I'm Sherry Licker, Metro Traffic Control for WJFK.
Geronimo and Mike
Groovy.
WJFK.
Okay, affiliates, rejoin now. We're back with the John and Mike Show.
Rick James. Rick James, who I knew was bald underneath that wig that he would wear even back in the 70s. I knew he had to be bald as a cue ball like Montel Williams.
Naughty guy, Rick James.
Currently, isn't he in the big house right now, Buzz?
I believe he is, yes.
When he was like, got all coked up and beat up his girlfriend or something like that?
Yeah.
Here he is. everybody.
I want to talk about a dancing song.
You and I. That's right. Yow. Before we get to Buzz and news in just a second, and thanks to everybody that's been calling. I see we still got like 12 lines on hold. Wow. I don't think we're going to be able to get to everybody. If you have the time, please hold on. We'd like to see if we can get a couple more calls in before we get out of here. Okay? But we did want to get into some of these sound bites of stuff that happened in the 1970s. Like, for instance, the day that Paul McCartney quit the Beatles.
I always used to do sort of an interview a week almost for a newspaper or for something, just to keep my name in the headlines, because I don't know, you just go through a phase of wanting to be up there, in the limelight. Well, I'm going through a phase now where I don't want to be in the limelight.
All right, that's Paul McCartney talking about quitting the Beatles. Here's something's not good. Kent State.
There was a rally. Everybody met on the commons. And everybody just gathered around, organized. We just stood there, and all the kids wanted to do was have a talk, tell them what was going on, why, the whole bit.
The troops were formed in a circle on the practice field next to Taylor. They were shooting tear gas.
And it was orderly. No kids were out of hand. They just wanted to talk. 2 seconds, throwing tear gas, and the kids were picking up and throwing it back at the cops. And they chased the kids over the hill.
People started throwing rocks, and all of a sudden they started kneeling. We knew they were going to shoot, so we started running.
The cops were boxed in. There was kids all around them. All of a sudden, cops got trigger happy and shot kids.
And about 20 of them, the whole regiment kind of lowered their guns and opened fire, straight fire. Right, and they shot about 50 to 100 rounds, I'd say. It sounded like a machine gun going off.
That's from May 4th, 1970.
4 dead in Ohio.
All right, here's a little happier moment from April of 1974. Here is Henry Aaron breaking Babe Ruth's home run record.
I remember this.
Al Downing looking it over, going into the windup now, and delivering. Aaron hits it, and there it comes. It's a home run. Absolutely right center of the money. It's going to look down here, and the crowd is going wild. Henry Aaron has got it. One of the pictures has got it. Oh, it's gone wild now.
I'm sure you're like me when you remember that. Do you remember the some fan ran out on the field, and right as Henry Aaron is rounding second base.
Yeah, it's the second base turn, right?
This guy runs out and slaps his hand or something.
Yeah, and Henry Aaron didn't really like it too much either.
Also from 1974, here is Tricky Dick resigning. Sure y'all remember where you were when you heard this? Dick?
Greatness comes not when things go always good for you, but the greatness comes and you're really tested when you take some knocks, some disappointments, when sadness comes.
I know we should. It's hard to be serious with this ballet. Because when you read the book about what he was doing later, he was
never know.
Like walking around the White House, was going mommy and drinking bourbon.
To be on the highest mountain.
Mother?
My mother was a saint.
All right, now here's some protesters about the Vietnam War from 1972. Stop the bombing. Here is John Dean being arrested at the Watergate Hotel. Mail call.
I guess I'd have to say there was probably the opening act of one of America's great tragedies.
And then we'll end up this little segment here of the sound bites with what I think at least was the most important event of the 70s.
Carlton Fisk's home run in the 75 series?
Elvis and Priscilla divorce.
Oh, okay. Oh.
No, that was second.
I was having a hard time dealing with Mother and
Mother.
the little girl that I was to him.
Oh, yeah, Mother.
And I didn't know it then, but that's how I found and realized in later years that he was a father to me. He was my mentor. To show any kind of vulnerability and security to me was not macho. Was not something that he felt I should see. So our communication was horrible. It was terrible.
Sheila McCullough, just... Here's one that's not happy at all. At the Munich Olympics, Jim McCain
swarming with Germans trying to rescue the Israelis. All day long, these strange-sounding sirens of Europe have been going. That two-note thing that you saw in so many World War II movies, that ba-ba-ba-ba, pulsating through the city.
And I remember really with the actual tape when he was on ABC, and he came back and said they're all dead.
I think I've got that somewhere here.
Man, that was something else.
I got like 5 different cuts about the Munich Massacre. Oh, here's more Nixon.
I let the American people down. And I have to carry that burden with me for the rest of my life.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You bet you do.
You're real broken up about that, aren't you? And one more from, really not from the 70s, but it's close enough. It was from February of 1980.
5 seconds to the gold medal. 4 to the gold medal. It's impossible dream comes true.
Oh, they didn't have Do You Believe?